Well, as part of Hispanic Heritage Month News 8, we are sharing some stories from within our own vibrant Hispanic community.
With it, of course, being a big presidential election season, Hispanic eligible voters have doubled in the last 2 decades, jumping to an all-time high of 14.7%, according to a new Pew Research study.
Yeah, we want to introduce you to one woman who's working tirelessly to make sure that all Latinx people and beyond are represented at the polls, in the arts, and in the issues important to our communities.
Rochester has a tremendous foundation in civic pride and civic responsibility and civic activism. I'm in the right town and I'm doing the right job, all for the right reasons.
You look left or right at any Monroe County Elections event and you'll see Annette Ramos right there, lining up all the dominoes to fall in place, setting up registration tents, recruiting poll workers, and making sure everyone she can reach knows your right to vote.
The pride with which they walk away from our table, knowing that they are now part of the democratic process and they get to practice democracy in action, that is a feel-good that I get to go home with every day.
Before Annette was ever the voter registration coordinator at the Monroe County Board of Elections, she began life as a first-generation born and bred New York City gal whose mommy taught her Puerto Ricans are just as American as the next man or woman on the street.
Growing up in a family that was already civically minded and engaged was really a stepping stone for knowing and understanding my civic responsibility as a United States citizen.
Since taking her position 3 years ago, Annette says she's had one goal in mind, making sure every person in this diverse city feels represented. The community credits her for working hard on new polling and registration sites like the one at the Susan B. Anthony House and visiting classrooms to promote youth civic engagement.
I tell young people, and I was just in a classroom full of young people, I want you to feel your power.
A few words that come to mind when I think about Annette is high energy, fun, and passion. I think that there are lots of people that can be inspired by seeing Annette out working in the community.
It really brings me a tremendous joy and satisfaction, and especially as a brown woman, to know that I am moving forward Susie B. Anthony's vision of women's right to vote.
And her vision for diversity also reaches the stage. Annette is the co-founder of the Rochester Latino Theater Company. She says she loves telling stories and noticed not everyone's gets told.
We would either be cast as the maid or a hot-headed Latina, or directors didn't see beyond the character. We were so invisible in the theater community here as brown and black women that we realized we needed to form our own theater company, and we really needed to write our own stories about us, by us, and for us, and most importantly, in our own language.
Whether in the arts or in the polling booths, Annette's passion for inclusion shines, and she says she doesn't take the community's appreciation for granted.
How does that feel to know that people believe you are one of the most inspiring and just representative people of, Hispanic pride here in Rochester?
I am simply doing the work that needs to be done in this community. And I am dedicated single-handedly every day to pounding the pavement to ensure that others also feel empowered, supported, and activated.